Well, ho, ho, ho to all my fellow piano Bach nerds. Well, you know, I think this is a really cool, really swell video because I'm gonna show you some really swell things for people who are like Bach nerds, you know. So anyway, I have a stack of books here that I think all piano nerds would be interested in. If you have a special nerd friend, male or female, it doesn't really matter, or they could be transgender or whatever, it doesn't really matter. But if you have any friends that are like sort of Bach nerds, you can get these books at 20% off. If you go to BachScholar.com, you can get any of these things in PDF for 20% off until December 31st. If you want these hard copy, there's a link below where you can go to the Subito Music Corporation and get 20% off with another coupon code here for these hard copy books. Now, I want to go over these books and explain what they are, and you might want to get some of these things for some of your nerd friends. I don't know, it's just an idea, you know. Well, okay, the first one is Sight Reading and Harmony, okay? I did Sight Reading and Harmony several years ago. I wrote this book, this really cool book, it's a really swell book, and it teaches you how to read vertically and to prepare you to read Bach chorales, because I'm Bach scholar. Actually, in my other persona, I'm Bach scholar, but now I'm not, because I'm sort of like, you know, kind of playing a nerd. Well, anyway, so Bach Scholar is one of the leading publishers of Bach chorales. We have also 24 easy 4-part chorales. This comes in a very beautiful landscape manuscript with a very nice table of contents. The manuscript looks like this. It's beautiful and it's really easy to play, and it would be great for organists too. So if you're an organist, I know there's a lot of organists that are kind of like nerdy too. So if you're an organist, you can get those. These are also good. 24-part chorales for Advent and Christmas. So these are specially picked out chorales from Bach from Bach's Christmas time. And then I wonder if they had like Santa, you know, during Bach's time. I don't know, it's just an idea. So 36 4-part chorales for Lent, Passion, and Easter. So these are really nice, really swell chorales you can play for Easter time and Lent time in your church, or your house of worship, whatever it may be. Well, I don't know, if you're like Jewish or something, you probably don't even want to, you know, or like Muslim, or, you know, you wouldn't want to play these if like in a mosque or something. I don't know, maybe you would, but I don't know. Anyway, well, look, these are my favorite books of all. Out of all the books I've written, these are some of my 2 favorite ones here. Bach Meets Ragtime. That is the coolest thing of all. So 10 4-part chorales arranged. Actually, this is volume 2. Bach Meets Ragtime. So there are 10 pieces in here. 10 really cool pieces, pretty advanced pieces here for anyone who wants to explore mixing styles. I think that's really a nerdy thing. A lot of nerds would kind of like that. Like mixing styles, like with Bach and ragtime, you know, these 2 sort of disparate styles. I think it's really cool. Now, volume 1 is something sort of similar, but like a little different. And it's Bach Goes Romantic. So these are 10 4-part chorales arranged, volume 1. But in this one, I get some chorales. I get 10 chorales, and I make them into really beautiful kind of romantic style piano pieces. And it looks like this. Really nice. Some are a little more difficult than others, but it's a beautiful thing. I love these things. These are These are so great for nerds, especially ones who wear, like glasses, like mine. Well, anyway, since Bach Scholar is the leading publisher of chorales, well, wouldn't you know, 436 four-part chorales. This is there's no book in the world right now that can top this one. This one has more chorales than any book in the world, and they're better engraved. And they're alphabetically arranged with a very beautiful table of contents like this, and a really nice layout. And this will last a lifetime. 436 four-part chorales. Now, if that's not enough, 436 two-part chorales. So this book goes with this book. So if you're not quite advanced enough to play the four-part chorales in here, you can actually look them up in the two-part chorale book. They're exactly the same. It just has the soprano and the bass line. And if you don't know what the soprano and the bass line is, those are the two outermost extreme registers of the... I'm sorry. I was using nerd talk there. I'm sorry. I'll put it into common language. Basically, it's just like a sort of a simplification of these in here. So if you get this book, 436 four-part chorales, you have to get this one too. You have to, or else you'll get thrown into prison. They'll put you in prison. Okay, so some more gems here from Bach Scholar Publishing. This is Bach Scholar's latest creation, Hanon Meets... Oh, oops. The Christmas hat fell off. Hanon Meets Bach, 20 contrapuntal etudes in C minor. These are fantastic little studies that are sort of mixing Hanon with Bach. And you can even get a free PDF of this entire book from the link below. Or you can get the hard copy here from the Subito Music Corporation. Ooh, that Christmas hat got some stuff in my eye. It kind of itches. Well, that's whatever. Okay, now two more things. I think any nerd would be interested. What's really nerdy? To turn major pieces into minor. Major to minor. So I did that here. I took Jesu Joy of Man's Desire in my very, very, very beautiful concert arrangement in D flat major, and I transcribed it to D minor and made it sound spooky. Spooky. So this is great for nerds because you can have this whole book, you can play it in a minor key and freak people out, and then you can play it in a beautiful major key too. Or you can just buy it in the major key here, and it's a beautiful manuscript. It's a concert arrangement of Jesu Joy of Man's Desiring. Ho, ho, ho! Boy, that's like I can't believe it. So I got through all these books. These are perfect for the special nerd in your life. So thank you for joining me in this video, and I hope that you'll visit me again, but I don't know if you want to, but see ya. Bye.